Texting and driving is one of the leading causes of serious accidents among teens. Now, students at White Plains High School are doing their part to put a stop to the deadly habit.
Is RAQUEL going to be there?
About a dozen teens have starred, produced, and directed a public service announcement on the dangers of texting and driving. The short film was shown at the White Plains Public Library this afternoon. Students involved in the project stressed the importance of keeping your eyes on the road.
It's only a split second that things happen, and in that split second you can run into someone, run over someone, or fatally kill someone, or even yourself.
Don't text while driving because it's dangerous, get into car accidents.
Well, that PSA can now be found on YouTube, which is spreading the White Plains teens message all across the world.
Mic check, Media Monsters on deck. Right now we're at the White Plains Public Access TV studio. This is my, this is a portion of my group that we put together for the PSA. The PSA basically is a message that we're sending out to youth throughout America about the dangers of texting while driving. This particular project is sponsored by the White Plains Library as well as the Allstate Foundation. In order for us to be able to fund this whole project. So far we have anywhere between, I would say, 14 to 16 students throughout, they're basically spread out throughout Westchester, so this is a very big deal for me, and so far the kids have been very excited about being a part of this. So I'm going to start from the first person, just introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is ZAYNA. I'm an 11th grader at White Plains High School.
Hi, my name is HAQQIQAN. I'm in 10th grade at White Plains High School.
Hi, my name is RAQUEL, and I'm in 12th grade at Academy of Mount St. Ursula.
Hi, my name is MARSHON. I'm in 10th grade and I go to White Plains High School.
Hi, my name is Greg. I go to STEPHANS High School and I'm in 10th grade.
Hi, my name is Ashley. I'm in 10th grade and I go to Academy of Mount St. Ursula.
Hi, my name is ERVIN MATHERLY. I'm a 9th grader and I go to White Plains High School.
Okay, pass it to the Okay, so now what we're going to go into, I want to know, like I said, once again, this is a pioneer project, all right? I'm a pioneer. I'm the first person actually introducing something like this at the White Plains Library. And this particular group of young teenagers are the first group that are actually being a part of this whole, this whole production. So I want to know, how was your experience so far? You can even talk about some of the things you might have learned, and just your experience being a part of this. Like, let's start with how you found out about it and what made you stay.
Well, one day my dad came home from school and he asked me if I wanted to be a part of it, and I thought it was a cool idea because I think it's good that as teenagers we're speaking out to other teenagers because we grasp their attention.
Okay, great.
Well, I'm really interested in photography, so my mom recommended it to get more information on cameras, and I got interested in it because it's a fun way for teens to come together and make positive changes for other teens.
I got into it because my mom suggested it to my sister and I felt like it was something positive, and I've always wanted to do something positive to basically give back to my fellow peers.
My mom was a very close friend with Travis, and he told my mom about it, so she recommended it towards me. And I think it's a great hands-on experience to use cameras and do a great PSA towards texting while driving.
Well, I found out about it from my dad, which is a friend of Travis's, and I'm liking it so far. I think it's important that we reach out to our fellow teenagers about texting while driving, making a good PSA commercial, and I think it's an important thing to do. Good opportunity to learn about photography and cameras.
I found out about it from my mom, and I think it's a great idea, and I like taking pictures and photography, so I joined it.
Well, I'm mostly a games and film person, and I thought it would be kind of interesting to try it out. My mom recommended it, so I thought, why not?
Okay, moving forward, what we did was each time that we actually had the class, we showed all the whole production team YouTube videos of other PSAs. Some were a little bit gruely, some were funny, some were serious. You know, they were all different. So I want to ask you guys, from the PSAs that you saw on YouTube, what did you think, as far as going in the direction that we're going in now? Did any of those PSAs help you to decide or give you an idea of how you wanted to create the PSA we're working on?
Yeah, I think that it's important that we're actually doing it because teens relate to other teenagers, so we know what we like and what we're into, so we can grasp the attention of other teenagers and let them know this is a very important topic, because sometimes we don't listen to adults.
I think referring to the PSAs that we watched on YouTube, it was pretty dramatic, but I think that's something that other teens should see because it is serious. It's not just something small. So us creating our own PSAs kind of show teens how dramatic it is, and they'll probably watch it more, seeing as teens are in the commercial rather than adults.
I think that it's good for us to be doing the PSA because teens listen to other teens, and we take our feedback from our peers.
I think doing a PSA and the PSAs I saw on YouTube was a good experience because it shows how texting and driving is very fatal and how like your consequences can become outcome.
I think the PSA commercials that we saw on YouTube they all have basically the same concept about texting while driving and how it's bad. I think that it's very important because, you know, us growing up, we're starting to drive and stuff, and we see a lot of people who text and drive. Us always constantly looking down, looking up while we're driving, very dangerous, and we can get into a car accident.
I think that us watching the PSAs and us doing the actual video of a PSA, I think that it's a great idea because teens and adults can relate to what we say.
I think it's good to do the PSA because, well, you don't really hear much teens listening to what adults say much, but lots of teens listen to other teens, so if teenagers make them, then there might be a chance that they listen.
Okay. The last session, before the last session we did on Saturday, I had gave you guys like a homework assignment as far as we talked about cameras, we talked about all sorts of other things, tripods. I broke down all the components that are used with the camera. I also spoke about the technology we're going to be using, the programs we're going to be using. But there was something, because I showed up a little late, you know, got stuck in traffic. Yeah, stuck in traffic, that's my story. But when I got there, it seemed like you guys already had some stuff formulated. And I don't want to let everybody know what you guys are working on. I want you guys to let everyone out there know what you're working on and what was your contribution to that process. Once I came in Saturday and you broke down everything, you had stuff written on paper. I mean, you guys really got down to business, you know what I mean? And you impressed me because I was shocked. So what exactly transpired last Saturday, and what was your contribution? What ideas did you have for that portion?
Well, on Saturday, we were all trying to get to know each other better, and we all have like our own talents. We have singers and dancers, so we're trying to figure out a way how to put like everything together so everyone can contribute a little bit of their personality.
Basically, we looked into ideas that most teens would like find attractive and how we can pull them into the commercial when it comes on. and we kind of combine ideas together that would make the commercial a bit more exciting, but still able to pay attention to understand the message.
Well, after we got to know each other better, it was easier for us to figure out what everyone liked to do and what they felt was the best way to put that out to our fellow teenagers.
We basically got ideas from everybody and try to like cram it all in together, so we have like a good compact idea of what we're gonna do and reach out to other teens.
Yeah, we basically had to combine our ideas together and see what everybody's thought of it was and how everybody can play an effect on it. So we want to find out like the plot, the oversee of how this is all gonna go, and I contributed by trying to find dialogue to talk about while we're doing the script, certain areas in the script where we would have to talk to each other and find dialogue to say.
We figured out everyone's talents and what everyone was able to do, and it was a nice experience.
Well, mostly what we did was get to know each other, and each of us looked at different things we could try out and ideas for the video, but I admit that I couldn't really think of anything. So basically, because I'm not good at dancing, singing, or anything, but I'm good at programming and film work, so I just wrote down that I thought that it would be good if I was not in it, but like working on it.
Okay. So listening to everyone speak, I think the overall thing that I'm getting is team. This is a production team, and everyone, it seems like everyone has something very special, something very intricate that they're contributing. We have some that have like physical talents, artistic talents. We have some people that have, like yourself, that have experience with technology, you know, at a young age as far as editing. So I think this is going to be something. I think it's going to be something very, very groundbreaking. You know, to take a group of young teens that a lot of them don't know each other, and a lot of them that was their first time meeting, and allowing them, because see, I think a lot of times we underestimate our young people, and I know because I've worked with young people, like I said, for over 20 years. So, but I know their potential once you trust them and once you give them some sort of direction and priorities. So me and myself, I already know what they're capable of doing. So I just want them to bring out their strengths and to see out of all this stuff that I'm just piling up on them in 10 sessions, that at the end of the day, the project is going to get done, and it's going to be something that is going to be phenomenal, just phenomenal. So what are we doing? We're actually going to be filming Saturday. We've been having classes, just talking about, just prepping, getting the kids ready for, ready for demonstrating the camera and the on-hands work. But we're going to actually be shooting on Saturday. So I want to know from you guys, how do you feel about actually shooting?
I think it's going to be cool to actually like put all of our ideas together and show how as a team we all like participated in our own way and see like the final outcome of everything we've been working for.
I think it's exciting, especially since we've all came together and like put our ideas together, and just the excitement that we feel putting the ideas together just brings it more excitement to actually film it.
I'm also excited because I can't wait to see what the outcome will be and how all of our ideas will come together and fit into one giant puzzle.
I'm actually happy that we're gonna record soon, because I want to see the outcome of what's going to happen. Also, I think that since from the beginning, like, nobody really knew each other. We all was like in groups, and now since like towards the end, everybody's becoming more together. So since we're more together, I think the PSA will be more fantastic.
It's gonna be exciting because we all get to show off our talents. Like, we have dancers, we have singers, we have people who want to act, who are familiar with filming, and it's gonna be exciting to see all our stuff come together and see how the film is gonna turn out. All our hard work put to good use.
I think it's gonna be exciting because, well, I like to be in videos and everything, so. And putting everyone's ideas together would be nice.
I think the idea of putting everybody's ideas all together to make one big picture of what we're trying to do would be interesting as well. And we do have a mix of all different kind of people. We got, you know, dancers, singers, all that stuff, and I think that it will all go well together at the end.
Okay, so you know, before we end this, I would just like to thank. First of all, I would like to thank our parents that have been sacrificing their time, you know, sacrificing a lot of things in order to make sure that their kids are participating in the program. I think that a lot of the parents are just as excited as the children are to see this all come together. I'd like to thank the participants, you know, my group, you know, Media Monsters. I'd like to thank the entire group for putting as much effort as they have. I'd like to thank White Plains Library, Allstate Foundation, and White Plains Public Access TV. So once again, stay tuned. PSA, the dangers of texting while driving. Thank you.
A Media Monsters film presentation.